Cześć, z tej strony Spongy. Witam serdecznie w odcinku 16 Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 po długiej przerwie, ale wracamy. Miłego. Spróbujmy odnaleźć zaginione dziewczę. Jedziemy sobie tędy. Czy ja się powinienem tu między skałami gdzieś? Wygląda na to, że tak.
Marika was headed somewhere around here. I could have the dog sniff her scarf. Maybe he'll lead me somewhere.
No właśnie. Zajdźmy zatem. Pieseł. Rozmawiajmy sobie najpierw. Dostaniesz najpierw żarcie. Masz zająca. Tak jest, good boy. No. Dobra. Teraz komendy. Śledź usta Mariki. No, lecimy. Szukaj orzech. O,
Over! My God!
czego chcesz, człowieku? A, to ty dostałeś w łeb ode mnie. Dobra. Strzałę złamałem, no trudno. Szukajmy psa. No, działaj, misiek. Znalazłeś ją, czy co?
Search.
No działaj, działaj, szukaj. Na co czekasz? Aha, tutaj. Dobrze. Szukasz dalej, piesek? Piesek, piesek. Oj, oj, co? Co? Spójrz na krew.
Oh no. Someone must have walked this way badly injured.
No, rzeczywiście. O, dzień dobry. Ty pewnie jesteś Marika.
You must be Marika.
I? Did Odette send you? I was hoping he would not find me so quickly. Well, at least he sent you and not my prala. They would not even bother talking.
Twoi bracia?
Your brothers. Why would they not bother talking?
They take after Dad. At least Geza. He's hot-blooded.
The Voivod's worried about you. He sent me to find you.
Worried. Now he worry about me. You don't know anything, do you?
What should
No.
I know?
Yes, that sounds like Dad.
So tell me what happened.
I ran away. That happened. My father wanted revenge for the insult to his honor, so my prala went after poor Bohush.
Who insulted his honor?
The villagers! When me and Bohush start courting, Dad sent a messenger to village, saying There must be wedding, or Bohush will pay.
The voivod himself wanted you to get married.
That is what we do. When a chavo and a chai start something, the chavo, man, must marry the girl.
So you ran away from the wedding?
Well, Bohush would not be against it, but we were in the forest at the time. And his mother and village people laughed at the messenger, sent him back with insults and tortured. Voivod get mad and my prala too. They found poor Bohush to vent their anger. Then left him in the forest. Lucky I found him and took care of him. You probably know the rest.
Ja. Rozumiem, ale co teraz?
What now? You can't hide here forever. Bahush doesn't look too good, either.
He would surely have relief for at least a while if he got something to ease the pain. Can you please go and see my mother at the camp? She might be able to help. She knows herbs.
Może pomogę.
I think I can help him myself.
You?
Don't worry. I've treated injuries like this before. I've been through a lot.
Well... all right then.
Jej.
Mostly needs clean bandages. And some ointment for the wounds, made from comfrey and marigold. Or a decoction from marigold. That should bring down the fever and help with the healing. I'll be back as soon as I get everything.
That would be very kind, Henry. But I do not believe in potions. Ask my mama about Draba. Nature has magical powers. There is one more thing I would like to ask you. I need an amulet from Dad. It is Chohahuno, magical. It protects anyone who wears it around neck. If Dad give it to me, I will come back. With Bohush.
Do you think he'll go for it? If you let your brothers do this to Bahush, why would he help him all of a sudden?
He'd do it for me. If you get the amulet for me, I will reward you. Do not worry, I did not go from home with nothing. But Dad must hand it over willingly, or it will lose its protective power. Best if he bring it to me himself.
Well, I can try, but no promises. It's all pretty tangled up now.
Znalazłem twój szal.
I found this scarf in the camp. I think it's yours.
Aye, that's my favorite. Bohush gave it to me. Thank you.
Spytaj o co mogę spytać? A co z twoją
What about
rodziną?
your family?
I love them and I hate them at the same time. This is all their fault. They talk of freedom, but if you want to go where you want, there will be trouble.
Jak
What's
Bohusz?
Bahush doing?
It keeps changing. He is delirious for a while, then he is unconscious. I can only pray to the Blessed Virgin that he will recover.
Jak sobie
How is life
radzisz?
here?
I cannot complain, except about Bohush's health. We have food to eat, no rain here, and no one can find us. I just miss my family sometimes. But then I remember that I'm here because of them.
A powiedz coś o koczownikach więcej.
Can you tell me about the nomads?
About how they made a pact with the devil? About how they steal and have no taste for work?
No, I didn't mean...
I know, you fool! If you thought that the same as the people from the village, you would not be here. We are different from them. We are slobodno.
You call this freedom?
Going anywhere you want, not being tied to just one place, dancing and singing as your heart desires, without having to worry that the priest will condemn you. I can talk to God when I want to. I do not need the Pope's blessing for that. We have no kings, judges, or executioners. You only need to... you should honor your family.
Dobra. A zatem ruszamy. Nieśmy jej te zioła. Ej, dziewczyna. Rozmawiaj. Tu masz zioło i bandaże.
Here's something that should make Bahush feel better. Marigold, comfrey, and clean bandages.
Thank you. I hope it will help. Delodel to Galachirat.
Tak, tak, oczywiście. Zjemy sobie z garnka coś. I mi tu nie kasłe, bo mnie jeszcze czymś zarazisz, człowieku. Masz jakiegoś wirusa nieznanego, to co? Orzech?
My doggy,
No
eh?
właśnie. Już myślałem, że coś ci się zadziało.
Servus, sartukę dział.
Serwus, serwus. Tylko nie ukradnij mi konia, proszę. Nie to, żebym coś zakładał, ale skoro handlujesz kradzionymi końmi, no to wiesz. Już nie może być. Wojewoda.
Kai just goro. Soro des.
Rozmawiałem z Mariką.
I talked to Marika.
And where is she?
Not so fast. I have a feeling you didn't tell me the whole story.
Kasmuro kar. Yes, it is true. It is true. I didn't know if I can trust you completely.
Więc co się stało?
So what really happened?
Marika want to leave. So, I say she should get married, and they both stay and travel with us. But that boy of hers, he said no. My two Chave, my sons, Tibor and Geza, they decide to avenge family honor because they hear all insults my messenger come back and tell about. So they go to Semin to punish them. Well, at the end, Marika's sweetheart gets stabbed, and before we know it, Marika gone. She's probably with him too.
She wanted to save him.
Tibor and Geza go to look for them. But on the way back, they meet some woodcutters. Oh. And Geza... He has Yaga Lorat like me. He quickly pull out his knife. But... it end very badly. Geza get killed. And Tibor get captured. All I get is message that if any one of us go near Semin again, we will end up same way. I had two Chave and one Shy. And now, I have nothing. I'm voivode of camp. But except for Aranka, there is no more of my clan here. Just nomads from other places.
Wasi synowie poszli na własną rękę.
Tibor and Gazer, did they go to avenge your honor of their own accord? Or did someone send them?
Well,
Yes?
if you could hear the insults they hurled at us. They called us dog-eaters and hitans. They said Marika was unclean. And whoever touched her would die within a year.
So you sent them?
Not exactly. But Tibor and Geza, see how angry I am, and take it on themselves. But no one can insult my family.
Ta wiadomość nie była od Bohusza.
The message that your messenger came back from Semin with, that wasn't from Bohush.
No?
It was from his mother. Bohush didn't know anything about it.
It is still his familia. Blood like blood. They stain our honor. The whole village hate us.
Well, I understand, but poor Bohush.
What about my shire? What about my family?
Nie uwierzyliście mi pomimo przepowiedni?
What do you mean if you can trust me? What about all that talk about a prophecy?
I said I trust Aranka, and that you will save our camp. But I need Marika for that. I made very sure I did not lie to you even once.
But you were leading me by the nose a bit.
I'm voivode, not saint.
Czemu nie powiedzieliście mi o Bohuszu?
Why didn't you tell me everything right away?
What did you want to hear? That my whole family is destroyed? That my daughter may be run off with a village gajo? I do not say kada to everyone. I still have my pativ.
Well, what now? Marika's not coming back alone. She loves Bohush, who's 1 foot in the grave, and she's afraid you'd do something to him here. And that's why she wants you to give her an amulet to protect them.
Amulet? My amulet? She cannot be serious. I cannot just... My family is in ruins. Although... You already know everything. You can help me.
Co on
Please,
znowu kombinuje?
rescue Tibor from the village. Do not let me lose another son. And we must give Geza a proper funeral, our way, so his soul can finally rest. Aranka can tell you more about that, or Tibor himself. Please, I will repay you. Help my family, and we will talk about the amulet.
No
Udbacht
dobra.
Geza Stipen.
No dobra.
Mister, spalikera.
To pogadamy chyba z Aranką też, nie? Tylko gdzie ona tam była? Gdzieś tu niedaleko. Hehe. Konik, trochę przeszkadzasz. No ale to ja cię tak zaparkowałem, że tak powiem.
So I thought we might
Ranka,
ask the
nie?
voivod. About what? Well, there's some free tents now, so I thought...
Gdzie ona jest? Tutaj. Dzień dobry, porozmawiajmy. Macie pomysł, gdzie mogą trzymać Tibora?
You wouldn't have any idea where they might be holding Tibor.
Somewhere in the village of Semin. But I cannot tell you where. If any of us went there, they would end up very badly.
Co do Gejzy,
The voivod sent me. It's about Geza.
I know. It is not hard to guess by the look on your face. My poor boy Geza. Mordardeles. Tibor, he would talk his way out of it, but Geza, he's so hot-blooded. He always loses his temper. And so they killed him, and now his body is lying somewhere.
Why does it have to be me who goes to get him?
Because none of us can let the Gajos see us, or we would suffer the same fate.
gdzie znajdę jego ciało?
Do you know where I can find his body?
I do not know, but it must be somewhere in the woods near the village of Semin. That is where it all happened.
What exactly do I have to do?
Find his body and bring it to his favorite place in the woods. We will bury him there.
Where is that?
No one knew Geza better than his Frau. When you free him, he will surely tell us the best place to bury Geza.
All right. You can count on me.
Why do you young people always have to rush into everything? When you get my Chavo's body, let us know. We must bury him the right way. Our way. So that he can truly pass to the next world.
Spoko.
He will be the same when dead as he was alive. Geza's ghost is not one of you would want to meet. Hopefully this family will be at peace then. Thank you, and take care.
Idziemy na siwka. Siąść. Sprawdzimy sobie jeszcze raz zadania. No musimy uratować Tibora. A Tibor jest w Seminie. Dobra. To jedziemy do Semina. Zejdźmy z konia już.
Good to see you.
God be with you.
Pozdrawiam.
How's the watch going?
Not too bad. It'd be better if it wasn't raining, though.
Zobaczmy, co tutaj się dzieje. Chyba nic. O, kot uciekł.
Hey, good
Posłuchamy sobie, czy nie słychać gdzieś tam tego.
Priests wallow in gold, while their falsehoods and indulgences condemn all Christendom to eternal torture. Can that be right? Salvation cannot be for sale. Day. Pay and you shall be forgiven. Have you stolen? Pay. Have you killed? Pay. Are you the devil himself? Pay and you shall go to heaven.
Greeting.
Spout empty words.
Gdzieś tu ponoć jest schwytany
I hear
koczownik.
there's a captive nomad here from the camp by the pond.
Aye, there is. He's locked up at the Saddlers, and they'll be wanting a fat ransom for him. But I don't want to get involved in that. God be with you. I'm sorry.
Okej. Czyli jest gdzieś tutaj. Skoro Sadler, rymarz, nie wiedziałem, że rymarz robi siodła. Ale Sadler, no to tak, ewidentnie ktoś od siodeł.
You better lock your door tonight, in case that nomadic rabble comes barging in.
Pogadamy może. Dzień dobry, a to parobek. Co myślisz o
What do
koczownikach?
you think of those nomads in the camp by the pond?
Nothing good. They stabbed poor Bohush. We went there for a payback. But we weren't ready for them. They're in cahoots with those Cumans, and those bastards really know how to fight.
A szukam pojmanego koczownika.
I'm looking for Tibor, a nomad who's being held against his will somewhere around here. Would you know anything about that?
Oh, aye. A filthy tramp from that devil's camp by the pond. One of them that killed poor Bohush. We've got that wretch from that infernal camp tied up in the barn.
Nie puścicie go?
Won't you let him go?
Are you mad? Why the fuck would we do that?
Chcesz mieć więcej krwi na rękach?
Those nomads care about family ties. Do you think they won't come for him? Do you want more blood on your hands?
Well, I don't, but... All right. Be quick. I'll look somewhere else.
O,
If the
super.
fellas found out I helped you, they'd lock me up in his place. The
Dobra.
keys to the room are inside the barn, on a kind of crate.
Dziękuję. Są klucze. Jest Tibor.
Hey,
No jest.
telling me, please.
Uwolnij.
Don't worry.
See, Yar, let's get out of here. Follow me.
Lecimy.
Amaro, that was something.
Rozmawiajmy.
That was something. The last time I ran that fast was when I was a kid and a villager set his rikone on me for stealing apples from his garden. Palikeraf, thank you, Amalo. Who are you anyway? Now we have finally got time for introductions.
I'm Henry. The voivod sent me to rescue you.
So, you know I am Tibor then? I am in your debt, Amalo. I expect many things, but not getting rescued by a gajo.
Niespodzianka. Haha.
Don't mention it.
Musimy pochować Gejzę. Enter.
I talked to the voivod and your ma. They want to bury your brother.
Alas, Geza. I will have that picture before my eyes as long as I shall live. He was a Delino sometimes, but I loved him still. We were walking through the woods when they jump us. Geza think they come to avenge Bohush. He stepped one of them, and the rest of them beat him to death with whatever is at hand.
Gdzie znajdę jego ciało?
I need to know where it happened, so I can bring him back.
A bit to the east of the village, in the woods by the woodcutter's camp. Then they dragged Miropral away and tied him to a tree. As a warning, they say, fucking war sons.
Do you know where his favorite place is?
Yes, we went there together often. There is a shukar view of the woods and a cliff above babbling stream. Just go west along the rocks from the woodcutters. About 200 paces. Always along the edge. There is a nice clearing there. I will go ahead and wait for you. I will dig a hole while I wait.
Okej.
I think I know what I need to.
I will meet you in the clearing. I will wait there until you bring Geisa's body.
Spoko. I jeszcze jedno. Znalazłem Marikę.
I know where Marika is. I talked to her. She's taking care of Bahush. Geisa messed him up badly.
I am sorry to hear that. The important thing is that nothing happened to Marika. That girl is more capable than many Mursha. Farewell, my friend.
Dobra. Do zoba. Co, pieseł? Co tam, orzech?
Here,
Chodź,
Mutt.
nakarmię cię. Masz zajączka zjedz. Suszonego. Ej, ja ci chyba rzuciłem tego zająca, co? No właśnie. Ale nie widzę nic tutaj na dole. Orzech.
Look what I have for you.
Masz jeszcze jednego. Tutaj proszę, o. Czemu ten zając tak się turla? Zjadłeś już czy zniknął? No 2 kawałki mięsa straciłem, cholera. Co to ma być? No ale dobra. Zobaczmy, gdzie musimy teraz pójść. W tym kierunku. Dobrze. To idziemy. Aha, chyba go widzę. Wejdziemy sobie w krzaki. Wezmę ciało.
You're as heavy as a sack of rocks.
Cholera, zauważyli mnie.
You wanna try me? Let's see what you're made of,
Chcesz
you
się tłuc?
bastard. Sorry, fucker. I'm over.
No,
Fucking
no chodźcie. Ile was jeszcze jest? Więcej was matka nie miała?
What the fuck are you doing?
Show what you're made of.
Come on then!
Out of here!
I'm done with this.
Już? No. To teraz zobaczymy, co tam miałeś przy sobie. Oddawaj mi żarcie i oddawaj mi grosze. I klucze. Gnoju jeden. Ty też. A, to ty, ten sam. Ale to ty jeszcze, o. Grosze, klucze i gęsie pióra. I pstrąg. Niech będzie. Coś jeszcze? No, orzech, na to zasłużyłeś. Masz suszonego konia. To się mówi, kradzione nie tuczy, tak? Zobaczmy. Suszone jabłuszko, grosze, klucze. Dobra. Weźmy tego. Punkt K, czyli w tym kierunku. To chyba tu.
Geisa, Geisa, you did not deserve this. Henry, put him in the grave here.
Mhm.
Here I am. Poor Geisa almost broke my back.
Thank you for your help, Henry. I hope the woodcutters did not cause too much trouble.
Well, I managed.
I am glad to hear. Anyway, my family is not here yet. I must come to Vartinel.
Pójdę ich
Should I go to
powiadomić.
the camp to get her and the voivod?
No, I will go and get them myself.
A,
You have done more than enough for us already. And I have to bring something from camp. we must bury him with his favorite possession. That is the only way he will remain in the next world and not want to return. You stay here with him and wait until I come back with the others.
To mnie by z komputerem musieli tak pochować. Wiem, jak to brzmi, no ale cóż.
Thank you for saving Tibor. And that we can bury poor Geza properly now.
Palikerauter Nogajo, you who will finally unite our familia. Now come with us to escort Geza on his last journey. Devla amaro, so sal pro opiren, pošvestin pestironau, autiro tagaripen, mejelauka sartukames, pro pripen aukate prepuf. Omaro amaro de amen adagives, od mugamenge amare bini, sarte amen od muka zolenge, so amenge musarte. Umalidia amen, androbini. Tirohin od hagaripen, tozor, to až dupinen, Andresa berškaj avena.
Amen.
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 Outliving your
wzrost
chave is a
reputacji.
terrible thing. It is even worse when you cannot bury them.
Thank you, Henry. We will never forget this. If someone touches you, I whip them like a cur.
Thank you, Voivod. I'm glad we could give your son a decent burial.
From now on, I consider you my gajo pral. Brother, if you ever need anything, come to me. I will share all I know with you, and if you ever need a place to stay at our camp, I am sure Geza would not mind you sleeping in his place.
And I will
Spoko.
keep my word and tell you how things are with the amulet. But let us now give Geza some peace. Come to our camp. We talk.
Dobra. Mogę się na to zgodzić.
Henry, the thing is, I cannot give you the amulet.
O,
Not even now. After I did everything you asked from me.
Ashta, hold on. It is Chuhajuno, and its power protects me. And Marika knows well that I'm trapped without it.
What do you mean, trapped? What kind of game is this?
This is no game, Gajo. Marika stole the letter from me.
jaki glejt.
What letter?
One from Emperor Sigismund himself. Before you start cursing the ginger folks, you should know he was good Hungarian king before he came to fuck with Bohemia. Back then, he defended Hungary from the Turks, and I fought with him. We had a whole company of Roma warriors, armed to teeth. I led them. For our help, Sigismund gave us letter of safe conduct that give us freedom to travel and protection from the law.
So you're not subject to any lord?
Just so. He give us freedom to travel the world and judge our own people by our own laws. With the letter, we are free people. Without, we are like beasts to be hunted. They can put us in pillory, drive us out of town. Anyone can do what they like to us.
I can see where this is going.
That piece of parchment make us people. Without it, we are nothing. The rest of the camp doesn't know yet, and they must not find out.
But what's that got to do with Marika?
It seems, when she ran off, she take letter with her as a guarantee, or to blackmail me when she needs something. But by taking letter, she put us all in danger, me and all camp. And if I give up amulet too, it is my end. Bring me back letter from Marika. When I have it, and amulet here in my hands, I will forgive her. She can come back then.
No zobaczymy. Zobaczymy. To jest młody. Zobaczmy, czego on mnie może nauczyć. Czy pewnie też za kasę. Marika potrzebuje amuletu
Marika needs
wojewody.
the voivod's amulet, but he's having none of it.
No wonder he can be stubborn Sarobank. But what if you make a wager? When there is a bet, he take big risks.
That's not a bad idea. I'll try that.
Dzięki. Chciałbym zapytać, jaka jest twoja rodzina?
Tell me something about your family.
That is the voivod, the finest example of honor and tradition. A mother can do magic and divination, and Marika, she always felt trapped by our camp. She is more like you. She wants to settle down, start a family, and not travel ever again. I say, let her do what she wants, but tell that to father.
Brat jakoś to
Geza,
rozumie,
my
nie?
brother, he was the opposite of Marika. A hothead who would take everything seriously and pull a dagger on anyone who poked fun at him. Chororo.
Ciororo. Nigdy nie chcieliście się gdzieś osiedlić?
Haven't you ever thought about trying to live like other people? Settle down and that?
No way! We're free people, not anybody's serfs or subjects. If we're not treated well somewhere, we simply go somewhere else.
Cygański obóz.
What can you tell me about your camp?
It is my home, wherever it happens to be. Although, I rather spend my time in the woods than sitting by the campfire.
Nauczysz mnie czegoś?
You said you'd share your skills with me. Is that offer still open?
Indeed, it is. The forest is my second home, so if you want to get to know it better, you only have to ask.
No dobra.
Apart from shooting from a bow, I have also dealt a few blows in my life, and taken a few. So, I know about fighting from both sides.
Sounds good. I'll be glad if you'd share your knowledge with me.
Tak jest.
And what do you fancy the most?
Wszystko. Niech będzie walka bez
Maybe I could
broni.
use some tips on fist fighting.
Watch out. As I said, it is also about getting used to taking blows and being able to deal with it. So, pay attention.
Pewnie znając życie, reszta będzie płatna, nie? Czekaj, porozmawiajmy. Naucz
I'd love to
mnie.
hear some tips from you. Is that possible?
I would love to, Henry, but now is not a good time.
No dobra,
Come back another time.
za późno. Późna pora. I podejrzewam, że będzie to płatne. Gdzie ja tu się mogę przespać?
Pardon me.
Co? Nie, pani do mnie mówiła, pani. Jest, gdzie ty włazisz?
Hi, John, Bibi.
Te aves bachtalo, Romeja. Kaj jasno.
Oh, you pooch.
O, jupucz. Co ten paser ma? A, dlaczego kłócicie się z wieśniakami?
Why did you quarrel with the Samine villagers?
Ale jestem brudny.
Same everywhere. That's why we travel. But it's even worse here, because Marika, the voivode's daughter, got mixed up with that village boy. It didn't exactly go well on either side.
Farewell, and good night.
No dobranoc, dobranoc.
It happens. Just watch
It
where you're
happens. Dobrze, jak it happens. Teraz zobaczmy jeszcze, co możemy tutaj... Załóż się z wojewodą tam amulet. To ciekawe. No to chyba nie teraz, muszę się przespać najpierw, nie? Zatem Achów. Znowu wracam późno w noc. Ci szlają, kurde, po okolicach. Bez konia szedłem. No, trzeba umyć twarz. Pieseł, tak. Dajmy ci coś do jedzenia. Wędzonego pstrąga może. Proszę. No, elegancko, nakarmiona bestia. Teraz śpiulkolot. Do 6 nad ranem. Coś pierdzielić. Nie bimber. Suszone jabłko sobie zjedzmy. Ale ja chciałem je zjeść, a nie. Dobra. 5, tak? Jedzmy sobie jeszcze raz. Jak tam? Jeszcze trochę możemy zjeść. I teraz będzie nie najgorzej. No a teraz to już w ogóle zajebiście. Okej. A zatem najpierw idziemy do młodej, czy... O, wapolenie mnie nie lubią. Ciekawe czemu. No, zastanawiające, nie? Przecież tam nic nie zrobiłem złego. Jeszcze. No nic, chodźmy może do obozu koczowników. Gdzie mój konik jest? Jest. Dobry konik, tak. Dobra, teraz w tę stronę i pojedźmy do obozu koczowników. Pogadamy jeszcze z wojewodą. Zobaczymy, czy będzie chciał się założyć o coś, nie wiem. Ciekawe, co będę musiał robić. Grupa rzemieślników odpoczywa przy niewielkim ognisku na skraju drogi. 2 z nich walczy na gołe ręce. Ruszam dalej. I'm not interested w tym momencie. Sorry, panowie. Siadamy sobie. Biegniemy sobie do młodego, niech nas nauczy czegoś. Gdzie je młody? Młody. Teach me. Nie ty. Tu gdzieś się kręci, tak? Chyba właśnie poszedł. Ty jesteś? Tibor? Tak.
Sarsal, Goro, dział.
No, naucz mnie. Zobaczymy, czy będzie za darmo jeszcze.
Is that possible?
And what do you fancy the most?
Niech będzie
I'd like to
strzelanie.
improve my marksmanship.
A steady hand and regular breathing. That is what it is all about. So,
Okej.
pay attention.
Dobrze, to teraz... Czekaj, nie uciekaj.
I'd love to hear some tips from you.
Jednak
possible?
z Afryko.
And what do you fancy the most?
No teraz to już chyba tylko przetrwanie w
Teach me
naturze.
to understand nature better.
If you know where to look,
No.
you will find that Mother Earth will give you everything you need to live. So, pay attention.
Okej. Kupiam się. Dziękuję bardzo. Bardzo mi pomogłeś, Tiborze. Zobaczmy, czy jeszcze... Nie, już niczego nie nauczysz mnie teraz, tak?
God bless.
Dobra, to gdzie jest staruszek? Tutaj. Ej, pogadajmy. Załóżmy się amulet.
Voivod, what if we made a wager for the amulet?
Dilinigaji, what are you trying? I thought you were on my side.
Are you afraid of losing? The letter against the amulet. An honest wager with honest intentions.
Honest, huh? You want me to end up without shirt?
All right, so how about this? If I win, we trade the amulet for the letter. And if I lose...
The letter will be mine.
But if you lose, you'll give the amulet to Marika yourself. She insisted.
Huh? She want to see her dad on his knees, huh? But that will never happen.
Zobaczymy.
Now, listen here to Cygnomiro de Gessis. All right then. Just so you know I'm not afraid. And no precarantos can without voivod. Let us wager. But first you must show me the letter. And I will decide what the wager will be. So there is no trickery. It will be you against my best man. As you can see, I'm not young anymore and I would have disadvantage. Take it or leave it.
Ale co będziemy robić? Nie wiem, ale niech
Alright.
będzie.
I'll get the letter.
I tu tavel bach, te sasti pen.
Dobra. Zatem wzywamy konika. Cześć, konik. I jedziemy do Apoleny, gdzie nas nie wiadomo czemu nie lubią. Nie mamy bandytów gdzieś tam. O, jest ktoś. Zsiądź. Nie wiadomo jak to się skończy. Bierzemy łuk i strzały. No oczywiście, że będę ten. Dostał. Dostał. Dostał znowu.
Come on then!
O ty. O ty łazo.
Not
Dobra,
something of on
zginął.
your own? Fuck you!
O, patrzcie, jaki cwaniak. O, i już. Dziękuję panu bardzo. Konik, poproszę do mnie. No, super. Brawo. Ciekaw jestem, czy to, co czytałem na temat Ciwka, konia mojego, jest prawdą. Bo ponoć, jak się przejedzie ponad 30 km na koniu w grze, to konik zyskuje jakieś super statystyki. Zobaczymy. Myślę, że będziemy dużo jeździć na koniu jeszcze i się przekonamy, prawda? Jeśli to rzeczywiście będzie prawda, no to też nie omieszkam was o tym poinformować, dam wam znać. Sam jestem strasznie ciekaw. Chyba źle poszedłem, ale zobaczmy.
Fuck, wolves.
O, wilki. O, kadziaty. Kutasiarzu. Jest jeden, leży, dobra. No. To od razu sobie oprawimy wilczka. No i bierzemy wszystko. Jeszcze któryś tu ma coś do gadania z wilków? Nie? No. No mam nadzieję, że nie zabiły nikogo. Halo, siema.
Infernal beasts! The wolves must have smelled rat and tried to get in. At first I managed to chase them away with fire, but they got used to it and just waited for me to go out.
You were lucky they didn't get to you. I got rid of them.
Palikerav,
Ale jestem
you are my
brudny.
guardian angel.
Wojewoda chce glejt.
The Voivod sent me to get his letter of safe conduct.
He sent you to get his precious parchment, but he does not care how his daughter is? Devla! So you know that is the very reason why I run away from there. It is all honor this, honor that, but people? They're not important. When they nearly kill my Bohush only because he's Gajo, we have to flee in case they decide to finish what they start. If I did not take that letter, the voivode would say next day he never have any chai.
Zależy mu na tobie?
I think you're being unfair to him. He cares about you.
Then why does he not show it? He is selfish. He think only of himself. I cannot give him that letter. It is my only guarantee that Voivode will not leave Bohush to die. If the magic amulet does not help Bohush, nothing will.
The Voivode won't give up the amulet, but he agrees to wager it with me.
Was it Mama or Tibor who told you that? Voivode will never give up. But when you prod him enough, he will wager it.
Of course, I'd have to win.
We have to be smarter than he is. I'm sure Edai can give you some advice.
The Voivode also wants me to have the letter with me and exchange it immediately after the wager's done.
All right. But if he lose, he have to give it to me himself. From hand to hand.
To mu powiedziałem.
That is the most important thing. I want to look him in the eye. I will give you the letter, but... Do I have your word of honor that you will not just hand it over to him?
No raczej.
Then I give you my word. I, Henry of Skalitz, son of a nobleman and squire to Lord Capon, promise you this.
You do not have to pretend to be noble. Your word is good enough for me anyway. I hope Voivode will not try to take it from you by force.
I don't think so. After Geza's funeral, he told me I was under his protection.
Funeral? What?
Oops.
You didn't know. Geza got into a fight with some woodcutters at Semin, and it ended badly.
Ay, Devla. And what about Tibor?
He got caught too, but I managed to get him out. He's safe now.
Sweet Mother of God, my brother. And I was not there for his funeral. Damned Voivode and his stubbornness. But I thank you for my brothers too.
You're welcome. I'd rather no one else came to harm, like you or Bohush.
Now, listen. If you head from here to the right and down the valley, you will come across a spring with a well and a big kasht next to it.
Co to jest kaszt?
You will find a small hollow in the trunk covered with bark. That is where I hid the
Drzewo.
letter.
Okej.
Baktalo Tirodrom.
Jest dziupla. Mamy glade.
So this is the Voivode's letter.
Dobra. Zerknijmy sobie na niego. To w książkach pewnie będzie, co? Tak. Ja, Zygmunt z łaski Boga, król Węgier, Dalmacji i Chorwacji. O! Zdobywca ziem i tak dalej. Wierny mi wojewoda koczowniczego ludu pokornie poprosił mnie o poświadczenie naszego specjalnego porozumienia. Zaakceptujcie jego pełną szacunku prośbę i nie odrzucajcie treści tego glejtu. W przypadku, gdyby rzeczony wojewoda i jego ludzie znaleźli się na terenie naszego imperium, czy to w mieście, czy to we wsi, zalecamy okazanie mu takiej lojalności, jaką im nie okazujecie. Biorąc pod uwagę jego zasługi, niniejszym zapewniam mu prawo do swobodnego i nieograniczonego przemieszczania się. Jeśli wśród jego ludzi znajdzie się ktoś pijany, jeśli ktoś sprowokuje kłótnię, oświadczam, że wyłącznie wojewoda ma prawo osądzić, ukarać, okazać łaskę i rozgrzeszenie takiej osobie zgodnie z jego zwyczajowym prawem. No dobra. Zatem mamy glade. Możemy teraz skakiwać na koń i wracać do wojewody. Koń. Gdzie pan wojewoda jest? Tu? Tu. Zapiszmy sobie znowu. Trudno, zmarnujemy kolejnego sznapsa. Jeszcze pogadamy z młodym. Założyłem się.
I made a wager with the Voivode. If I win, he'll give his amulet to Marika in exchange for the letter of safe conduct.
Haha! Voivode cannot resist wager. Ever.
But you don't know everything. The Voivode has elected a champion to compete in his place. It's you.
I'm not surprised.
Czy nie możemy jakoś dojść do
Could we,
porozumienia?
come to some arrangement?
Kadaba enough. Sorry, Henry, but we
Okay.
cannot. I must honor my father's wish and do my best.
Even when it's about your sister, Marika?
It is about more, Henry. It is about the honor of me and my family.
No dobrze.
This honor of yours, well, what can I say? I understand and respect it.
Good luck, Henry. We shall meet in fair combat and may God decide the outcome. Farewell, my friend.
Czyli będziemy się po mordach prać?
I see you and Voivod make wager. The fate of our family is at stake. Rakleja, you must win that bet whatever it takes. It is not about honor. It is about the curse that shall descend upon us if Marika's sweetheart dies.
No
What
cóż.
do you suggest?
When you know what you will be competing in, come to me and I will think of something.
No okej.
I'll think about it.
Dzięki. Dobrze, że poszedłem pogadać z nią. Teraz pogadajmy z tym łobuzem. Mam glejt, załóżmy się.
Letter is here with me.
See? Where there is will, there is way. But you can still back out and just give me the letter, and I will reward you. Otherwise, when you lose, you will judge yourself.
Nie ma mowy. Załóżmy się.
I'm not scared. Let's make the wager.
Fine then. I choose Tibor as my champion. He will trample you into ground. You will compete in horse riding and fist fighting, the nomad way.
Well then, may the best man win.
That is exactly what I want.
Muszę
Stop
poćwiczyć
bragging.
na moim
What if
konie
it's a
jazdę.
tie after 2 rounds?
Then there will be a third contest between you and me. But I will tell you about it only if it comes to that. So that you cannot start thinking now how to outfox me. I warn you. You should have give me letter and you would have reward. Now you will live with niche but shame. Let
Cwaniaczek
us not
stary.
delay. As I say, first you and Tibor will compete in horse riding. Do you have your own horse?
I do. Don't worry.
Good. You go down toward ponds to meadow behind old Crone's house. You would break your necks if you start racing up here in the rocks. Nikolai will go there with you and start you off. He has been going on about having horse race for a while now. Maybe we keep him quiet a while. From meadow, you ride along path straight ahead until you reach road that runs along other side of Rock Tower Pond. Then left around pond to cliffs. Soon, it lead you to left again to Old Forest Path. This, after a while, take you back to main road from Semin and back to camp. Deck, yes?
Jakiej zasady?
Do we have to follow any special rules?
No foul play. Whoever finish course first, wins.
Okej, wrócę później.
I'll run some errands and come back.
Do not keep me waiting for long.
No dobra.
Good bacht, Cesar.
Goodbye.
Dikas, palsoste jalgajo.
Możecie mi pomóc w gonitwie z Tiborem?
I'm supposed to race Tibor.
I, Voivod, know who to pick as his champion. Tibor rides like the wind. It will not be easy for you.
You said you could help me win this wager.
Any other time, I would be happy to let fate decide the winner fairly. But I would like to see my child again. So listen. Here's a potion. Pour it into Tibor's horse's straw before the race.
But I don't want to poison the creature.
Hush now. It is just well, let us just say the Grey will have other concerns, like trouble with belly. And you will have better chance to win.
All right. That sounds harmless.
Yes. Unless he gallops even faster because of it.
Dobra. Weźmy naszego konia. Ćwiczmy trochę jazdę na nim. Jest siwek, dobra. I to by było na tyle, jeśli chodzi o 16 odcinek Kingdom Come Deliverance 2. Ja wam dziękuję serdecznie. Mam nadzieję, że następny będzie już z mniejszą przerwą.
Watch
Do
out!
następnego. Odmeldowuje się Spongy. Hej!